Hey, good afternoon. This is RJ Arjit, and guess where am I right now? Right now, I'm at the Milan Mela grounds, where IIHM International Institute of Hotel Management is organizing International Food Festival, and it is an amazing event where a lot of countries all over the world have participated, and some exotic delicacies are here. 23rd and 24th of April, that is today and tomorrow, you have to be here to taste the international delicacy by 14 chefs, and which is absolutely amazing. We already know the International Institute of Hotel Management, IIHM, is a brand by itself, and they always present something which is very, very unique to the people of Kolkata and beyond. And this is a great opportunity where I will take a virtual tour and go over and talk to various people, talking about the country, talking about their culture, their delicacies, and it is an excellent and amazing experience. And this is the place to be. International Institute of Hotel Management presents International Food Festival, supported by West Bengal Industrial Development Corporation and CII. So right now I am in front of Afghanistan. We all know that Afghanistan is a country which is rich in its cuisine, rich in its culture, and you can already have a look at the menu card where it's different kinds of menus there. There's Jira Chalo is there, Afghan Gulab Murg Kofta is there, and Halwai or a Suji. Like a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tanginess, a little bit of flavor, all put together in the platter. And you must be very, very excited that what is it all about. So I'll be talking to the chef. इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ होटल मैनेजमेंट का ये इंटरनेशनल फूड फेस्टिवल चल रहा है मिलन मेला ग्राउंड में, तो अफगानिस्तान को आप रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, कैसा लग रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा आप लोगों से मिलकर बहुत खुश हो गए हैं।
शेफ, बहुत सारे मेन्यू है अफगानिस्तान, हम लोग जानते हैं कि इतने सारे वैरायटी है खाने का, सब तो मतलब देखने में भी बहुत अच्छा है, खाने में भी बहुत अच्छा है। तो कोई स्पेशल रेसिपी के बारे में अगर आप बताएं जो आप शोकेस करने वाले हैं।
खाना तो बहुत ज़्यादा है।
हाँ,
अफगानिस्तान में
एक स्पेशलिटी के बारे में अगर आप बताएं जो बहुत एकदम सिग्नेचर है अफगानिस्तान वालों के लिए एंड कोलकाता पीपल के लिए। तो
कोलकाता के लिए तो अभी हम लोग मेन्यू सिंपल से चूज हो गए, तो इसमें है कोफ्ता है कौरमे कोफ्ता,
ओके,
बनी, अच्छा चलाव है।
ये कोई पुलाव के साथ
पुलाव जैसा,
इट्स लाइक पुलाव। ओके,
पुलाव तो हम लोग के पास कई तरह पुलाव है, काबली पुलाव है, नारंज पुलाव है, याकूत पुलाव है, जमरुद पुलाव है, तो जो अभी
और
डिसाइड किया हुआ है।
लास्ट में मीठा तो हम लोग सबको ही पसंद करते हैं, तो मीठा में हलवा भी है, तो अभी हलवा के बारे में जरा बताइए।
हलवा ऐसा है कि यहाँ पर हलवा तो हर जगह ही मिलता है, सिर्फ उसमें डिफरेंट है टेस्ट, क्योंकि हम लोग का ज़ाफ़रान जो है ना, हम लोग हलवाई ज़ाफ़रान बनाए, क्योंकि उसमें ज़ाफ़रान का बिल्कुल टेस्ट नेचुरली आता है।
लवली। और बहुत सारे ड्राई फ्रूट भी होंगे साथ।
ड्राई फ्रूट तो उसमें आलमंड है, चारमग्स है और किशमिश है।
Okay, lovely. Thank you, Haitham ji. हम लोग के साथ बात करने के लिए। You can imagine that Afghanistan is a country which is rich in its culture and food, of course. So you can already be here. You can taste the delicacies. And now I'll move on to Armenia. And Armenia is a country which is absolutely delectable when it comes to food and when it comes to color. So I'm right now in front of Armenia, and I have with me Mr. Verkhani. Hello, chef. I'm from 91.9 Friends. It's absolute pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
So, just tell us something about the Armenian food. I can already see the menu card out here, where where is chicken, lamb, where are two specific dishes.
Yes,
so,
that's
anything which is very, very significant to Armenia, you would like to talk about?
Oh yeah. Well, hello everybody. So, as you know, it's one of the oldest cultures, culinary in the world. So we call it mother of foods because like all the ingredients that we use and the techniques that we use for cooking have basically created the lifestyle that we live in. So that's what most of our dishes are based on: rice, pulses, and fresh ingredients like the okra that we are using today, or the pomegranate. And what happens that most of our dishes, as I said earlier, it's based on stew base, so it's mainly a sharing dish. That again comes from the culture, the way that we have lived, and all of us will always gather together and eat the food. One special thing about today is that we have two dishes, which is called chicken and the second is lamb. The chicken is called khokhop, which is very traditional technique of using pomegranate pomegranate juice mixed with onion. As you may know, that the combination of these two helps you digest the food really fast.
Absolutely, and especially the weather in Kolkata.
Yes. So that's what we have planned, and it's made along with chicken. You can do that with goat also, the same way. Very classic, not too complicated, few ingredients. That's the beauty of Armenian cuisine. We use very few ingredients. It's simple to make, but it's also hard to get the flavor right because you don't have too much of space for the error. The second dish, which is very again traditional, it's called jerepuk, which is a lamb stew made of okra, tomatoes, onions, and very specific spice. I can say dry leaf, which is I can say I haven't seen anywhere else in the world. It comes from Armenia, from Bayadzo regions, and it gives the flavor to the dish. I have the specific.
This is the spice.
This is the spice.
Okay.
I can just try.
You can just have a look.
Just take it. Small.
Oh, lovely. The
Very
spice is
strong.
absolutely amazing, and while Chef was talking about the Armenian food, it's all about the culture, it's all about color, it's all about taste, and all about, like the way you like to have it, and it's very good for digestion. Thank you so very much, Chef.
I would like to just bring it to you.
Absolutely, we would like to
This
have a
is
look.
the gata. Yeah, this is our traditional pastry that it can go back earlier than first century.
Oh, lovely.
So it's a pastry that we eat everywhere, anywhere, whatever happens with espresso, with the Armenian coffee, or
This goes with
everything.
anything.
We usually have it every day. It's something that never misses from Armenian table. And this is made by IHM students. So they are very talented. They made the whole thing by them.
Absolutely.
We showed them and they made it.
Absolutely. Such a pleasure talking to you, and wish you all the very best, and we are looking forward to make the people of Kolkata taste the delicacy of Armenian cuisine. Thank you so much.
I guess there are lots of Armenians.
Thank you.
in
Such a
Kolkata,
pleasure.
so it's fine.
And gradually we'll move on to Bangladesh. Yes, and when it comes to Bangladesh, it's all about a lot of food. And Bangladesh is a country which is rich in fish, rich in rice, and rich in different kind of bhartas. So, very good afternoon to you. And you are representing Bangladesh. কেমন লাগছে?
খুবই ভালো লাগছে কলকাতার সাথে, তো আমাদের অনেক মিল, পুরোটাই মিল আছে, তো আমার খুবই ভালো লাগছে।
জাহিদা বেগম শেফ আমাদের সঙ্গে রয়েছেন, এবং এখানে যে ডেলিকেসিস গুলো যেটা কলকাতাবাসীকে আপনার উপহার দিতে চলেছেন ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ফুড ফেস্টিভ্যালে, সেটা তো আমি দেখতেই পাচ্ছি। মোরগ পোলাও, ঢাকাই, শাহি, বুরানি, রায়তা, জারদা পোলাও, বেলা বিস্কিটটা খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং, এটা যদি একটু বলেন।
এটা হচ্ছে যে নর্মালি আমাদের চিটং যে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট আছে ওখানকার আসলে তারা ব্রেকফাস্টে খায়, তো আমাদের ওটা ব্রেকফাস্ট দুধ চার সাথে এটা নর্মালি খাওয়া যায়। তো এটা আমরা আজকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছি। আমরা যে চা পাতাটা সেটাও আমরা সিলেটে একটি চা পাতা নিয়ে এসেছি, যেন অ্যাকচুয়াল ফ্লেভারটা আপনাদেরকে দেওয়া যায়।
সিলেটে চার বেলা বিস্কিট, এই দুটো কম্বিনেশন।
হ্যাঁ,
It's gradually evening time, so you can imagine the appetite is going to be bela biscuit and that particular tea you spoke about. So it's absolutely lovely, and thank you so very much. And it's such a pleasure talking to you. And of course, the people of Kolkata, they love Bangladeshi food, and this is the place to be International Food Festival. So don't miss 23rd and 24th of April. This weekend, it's just all about food and aroma. And right now, I'll move on to Iran. And Iran is a country which is rich in its culture, rich in its cuisine, and of course, when it comes to a lot of spices, I can just actually take you a tour through, like a lot of spices, different kind of ingredients. This is sort of kind of a dry lemon, which is ground right here. So when it comes to Iran, so of course, we have someone very special with us. Such a pleasure. And tell us something about how it feels to be a part of the International Food Festival right here in Kolkata. आज कैसा लग रहा है इंटरनेशनल फूड फेस्टिवल में आके?
बहुत अच्छा है। मैं ना शेफ देखा तो मैं बहुत खुश हो गया, बहुत लजीज और लटपटा।
तो यहाँ बहुत सारी क्विजीन्स है। ईरानियन क्विजीन्स के बारे में अगर हम बात करें तो इतना कुछ है, लिस्ट एंडलेस। तो क्या क्या स्पेशल आप हम लोग को गिफ्ट देना चाह रही है?
हाँ, जो एक स्ट्यू है बहुत पुराना है, फसेंजान, हम उसका भी रेडी किया। उसके अंदर वालनट का स्ट्यू है,
वॉलनट का स्ट्यू।
और उसके अंदर अनार का पेस्ट है,
अनार का पेस्ट है,
ज़ाफ़रान है।
ज़ाफ़रान है।
ईरान का जो खाना है बहुत रिच खाना है, सब खाना के अंदर ज़ाफ़रान जाता है, ड्राई फ्रूट जाता है, और जाता है, हिस्सा है।
लवली, एब्सोल्युटली अमेजिंग, और आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। and definitely people of Kolkata, हम लोग जो खाना पसंद करते हैं Iranian food, हम लोग यहाँ आ रहे हैं, taste करेंगे, and definitely ये हम लोग का culture है जो हम लोग साथ लेके चलेंगे. Thank you so very much. So from Iran now we gradually move on to, you can actually see, like gradually people are crowding up because it's all about food, and when it comes to weekend and when it comes to International Institute of Hotel Management International Food Festival, nothing beats it because this weekend is all about eating, eating and eating. And right now I will move on to the country which is rich in its culture, rich in its pizza. We'll usually talk about pastas, and nothing can beat it than Italy. So right now I'm in front of the Italy food counter, and when it comes to Italy, you can already see different kind of dishes out here. There's arrabbiata, there's pasta rosa, there's tiramisu. It's a dessert which is liked by everybody. So while I'm here, hello, such a pleasure talking to you. So tell us something about the Italian cuisine. We always know about pastas, pizzas, but there is a lot about Italian cuisine that we talk about.
Italian cuisine is so various because Italy, as you know, is a long country. It's a small country, but every town has got a different food.
So what special are you going to offer to the people of Kolkata right here in this weekend?
It's a Sicilian food. Okay. Most of it is Sicilian. The arancina is stuffed with chicken, peas, and cheese, and then we have this pasta that is made with anchovies, melted anchovies. You don't taste the you don't feel the pig, but you taste it.
Right.
Yeah, and then instead we use the cheese to top it up in the pasta. We use breadcrumbs. Yeah, we use toasted breadcrumbs, and these are fusion of heritage from the African. So there is some raisin and pine nuts in it. So there is the sweetness and the spice of the chili.
And the crunch.
Yes.
Chef Vincenzo is with us, and he just talked about Italian cuisine more than pizza and pasta, which you can taste because it is an exotic way of presenting right here at International Food Festival. Thank you very much, Chef. Such a pleasure talking to you, and hope the weekend is going to be even more exciting for everybody and to people who love Italian food. And right now, moving on to Sweden. And Sweden is the country when we talk about sports. Yes, Sweden is the place to be and the country where we have chefs. Chef, welcome. It's such a pleasure talking to you. When we talk about Sweden, like a lot of food, a picture comes up in our mind. So tell us something about the Sweden food, what you're offering right here at International Food Festival.
Today we're offering a stew with here we use chicken.
Okay.
In Sweden we supposed to use beef. This is the typical Swedish course that you can, if you come home to one, this is a traditional dish we eat every day. It's called dillkött. It's slightly bit sour.
And it's a kind of one pot meal. You have rice, you have chicken, you have a assorted salad with it. So it's kind of a one pot.
This is the starter.
This is the starter, yeah.
It's a pie.
Okay, it's a pie, yeah.
Here we have cheddar cheese. In Sweden I use the Västerbottenost.
And this is herb rice? Herb rice?
Yes.
Okay.
And pickled mushrooms.
Pickled mushrooms. Okay. Already I can have a look at the menu card. The menu card here is amazing spruce and juniper marinated chicken fillet, pickled chanterelles, and classic. That all the dishes which chef has talked about. It's a one pot meal, and you can just have it like that. And of course, with the herb rice and the chicken. The flavor of Sweden is right here at International Food Festival. Thank you so very much. It's such a pleasure talking to you, and we are looking forward to more of tasting the delicacies over the weekend right here. Thank you. And moving on to England, and we always talk about British food, and when it comes to English food, it is always a delicacy when we talk about. So, right here at the counter, you see traditional fish and chips, which is very, very significant when we talk about England, and bangers and mash. There are two varieties. There's fish there, there's another varieties there, and of course, when we talk about England fish and chips, hands down, it's everybody's favorite. Well, now I'll move on to another counter because you can already have a look. It's a big spaced out area right here in the Milan Mela grounds, where International Institute of Hotel Management is organizing International Food Festival, and of course it's all about food, it's all about meeting people, it's all about meeting cultures together. And yesterday was the inauguration, and it will be continued for a couple of days today and tomorrow from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. So you can just be here in the evening, taste the delicacies, and it's an absolutely lovely ambience. And I can already see, heading towards the Namibia. And Namibia is a country where, food always have a story to tell. And it's all about different cultures putting together. And Namibia food is very, very colorful. You can already have a look at the red bell peppers which is sprouting out of the counter. And right now at the counter, Namibia. Thank you, chefs. Chef Jenkinson is with me, Chef Terry.
That's correct.
Yeah, chef, tell us something about Namibia food. When we talk about Namibia food, a lot of picture comes up in the mind. It's all about colors, it's all about spices, it's all about the aroma. So what are you offering to the people of Kolkata right here?
Well, today what we're doing is we are presenting some really old traditional dishes. So Namibia is known for its meat. We love our meat. If it is game meat, if it's chicken, if it's goat, if it's we even have a few cultures that will eat donkeys.
All kinds of meat.
All kinds of meat.
So what special dish are you preparing?
Well, we're doing a street food called kapana, which is strips of meat that have been either barbecued or grilled or fried, and they are seasoned with a really intense spicy spice mixture. We don't cook it with the spice. The spice is added afterwards.
Okay.
So it's very fresh. Okay. So it's got ingredients like garlic powder, ginger powder, onion powder.
All the aromatic ingredients.
All the aromatics. Chilies, paprika, thyme.
I can already see the red bell peppers which are popping out, and
Yes.
with a lot of Tabasco and other
That's
sauces.
right.
which-
This is a Namibian produced Tabasco.
Okay,
So
this is very spicy.
it is very spicy.
Very spicy.
We tend to eat a lot of maize. So in order to counter the effects of maize,
Yeah, it balances out.
we balance it with the chili, and so that's the meat dish. And we're serving it with what we call fat cakes, which is basically dough that has been deep fried.
Deep fried.
Deep fried dough. And we open it up. We put the meat inside with a bit of tomato and onion salad. Absolutely delicious, with very spicy dish.
Absolutely.
And often we serve it. We're an arid country. We don't have a lot of natural vegetables and greens that occur there. What we do get, most of the people in the rural areas need to forage for it. So we've got a very popular spinach dish, which uses peanuts, onions, tomatoes, and chili, and spinach. And that's it. It's a simple dish with a bit of salt and pepper. Lovely.
Basic, simple ingredients,
Very
and
basic,
it
very
tastes
simple.
absolutely amazing and aromatic.
It does.
Thank you so
And
very
for
much.
dessert,
Yeah.
we do the
And
fat
for,
cake.
yeah, for the dessert. Yeah, of course. We just
We've
can't
got-
miss out on the dessert.
That's right. We do the fat cakes as well, and we serve them with all types of cheeses and apricot jam or honey or syrup. So it's you can use it. It's multiple applications. It's either sweet or savory.
Yes.
But it's a fantastic product.
Absolutely. This looks absolutely so very colorful, and so is the dish going to be. I can well imagine that people of Kolkata are definitely going to like it, because it is all about the different cultures coming together right here at International Food Festival. And Chef, wish you all the very best, and
Thank
we are
you very
looking
much.
forward to for this weekend and for everybody to be right here. And now I move on to Malaysia. And if I talk about Malaysian food and Malaysian cuisine, and of course, it's all about presenting the food in a very, very ornamental way, because that is what Malaysian food is all about. So welcome, Chef, and tell something about the Malaysian cuisine and what are you offering? What are you offering basically?
Okay, Malaysian food. Okay, for today, I bring 3 dishes from my country, which is sago gula melaka, rose flavored sago, and then pugu, rice pugu. Okay,
So Chef Bharat is with us, and I can just have a look at the menu card, where different kind of desserts are there. When we talk about Malaysia, of course, there are different kinds of food, but dessert is something which is very, very significant. So, sir, tell us something about any particular dessert which is there in the menu card, which is very, very signature of Malaysia,
very,
and for
very significant. Yes, we got a sago gula melaka, which is a heritage cuisine of the Malaysian dish. Only can get in Malaysia. I trust it only can get in Malaysia, so I bring it to India.
so what's the basic ingredients you're
Oh,
using?
it's a sabudana,
Sabudana, yeah,
then coconut milk,
coconut milk.
and palm sugar. This palm sugar I bring from Malaysia. It's called gula melaka.
Okay.
Melaka is a one state in Malaysia. So I get it from there, then I bring to India. All the
Absolutely.
way I fly from here.
Lovely, and such a pleasure, because when we talk about Asian foods, Malaysian cuisine is all about like different tastes and presenting the food in a very ornamental manner. So Chef, thank you so very much, and wish you all the very
Thank you.
best, and we are looking forward to taste the Malaysian cuisine right here at International Food Festival. And moving on to Japan, the land of rice and sun. And Japan is the country where food is itself speaks volume. So right now I'm in front of the Japan counter, and you can already have a look at different kind of sushis. When we talk about Japan, different kind of sushis are right here. Miso soup is there, and which you can just put together. So where Japanese food is concerned, yes, different kind of sauces, and you can already have a look, like in here, which is plated right here, different kind of sauces, especially soy sauce, and which is used as a condiment, basically. So, yes, the music is also on, and everybody is gearing up for International Food Festival, because where there is food, there is music, and there is 91.9 Friends FM. With me, Chef. Welcome to Kolkata, and such a pleasure having you in here. So when we talk about Japanese food, what special are you offering to the people of Kolkata right here? Non-veg and veg sushi. Non-veg and veg sushi, okay. When we talk about Japanese food, sushi is one of them which is very, very significant. Okay. And there is a lot of soy sauces right there. Is it like a kind of a condiment which is supported with sushi, and we normally dip it and we have it? And there is a miso soup. Can you please tell me something about the miso soup? We'd like to have a look, please. This is miso soup, very typically Japanese. So what is the ingredient of miso soup? So how it is made?
The ingredients are vegetables, cut vegetables, and tofu, and miso paste.
Miso paste, yeah. Okay, yeah. Lovely. It is an absolute pleasure, and lots of best wishes to chef, and please convey so that we can taste Japanese food, different kind of sushis, veg, non-veg sushis, and miso soup right here. And moving on to Mexico right now, and well, if we talk about Mexico, Mexican food, it's all about the spices that add on to the color, and we all know about Mexican chilies. Like they're so very spicy and so very aromatic. So the Mexican counter there is, you can already have a look at the different kinds of menus. And where just right here, there is a chicken version, veg version, fish version, and cookies. This is known as conchas. So we are right now at the Mexican counter. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. I'm absolutely fine, and it's such a pleasure to have you over in Kolkata at International Food Festival. So tell us something about the Mexican food you are offering to us, because Mexican food is all about, we know a lot about chilies, but is there something more we are offering?
It's not all about cheese.
Okay.
Actually, it's more interesting than that.
Okay.
So we have, from today, I try to bring a tiny piece of Mexico with a few, many things like the conchas.
Yeah.
The conchas is a sweet bread.
Sweet bread.
Yeah, it's a sweet bread.
This is conchas. This is known as the sweet bread.
Okay, yes, it's a sweet bread. We make the dough with a few pieces of toast of vanilla. So it's too tasty. The flavor is sweet, but not too much. And if you see this, it's a sweet paste with cocoa powder.
Okay.
So you have a lot of flavors in your mouth, and it's good.
Lovely. And when we talk about Mexico, we talk about different kind of nachos and Mexican corn chips, which is right here.
Yeah,
the nachos are here.
we have another kind of corn chips.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we call it tostadas or tototos.
Okay.
That we call it a tortilla chips.
Tortilla chips.
Tortilla chips. It's different because we use the natural tortilla. We never added another flavor. So just deep fried, and that's it.
And do you make a kind of a salsa and you put it on that, and we have it as a finger food?
It's like a snack.
Yeah, it's just like a snack, just as a finger food.
You can take a beer and another salsa on top.
Lovely. So the weekend is made. You be here at International Food Festival, and Mexico is, a piece of Mexico is right here. So everything what you want under the sky is right here. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
It's such a pleasure. And a bit of Mexico which you're offering to us, it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And of course, gradually I'm moving on to counters, because you can already see the spread out area, which is absolutely well decorated, spaced out, and where people just can come in, walk down the counters, different kind of food, 14 chefs with 14 delicacies from Saturday and Sunday, these two couple of days, from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. This is the place to be where you can be here. And moving on to Turkey, and talking about Turkish dish, and we can just have a look at the menu. There is different kind of pilav. You know, like pilav is something we always talk about chicken pilav with chicken drumsticks and a creamy sauce. Where hunker mehdi pilav with lamb, smoked eggplant, and different kind of bread dips. So while we are here in Turkey, I would like to welcome Chef Hassan. Chef, it's an absolute pleasure having you over here at the International Food Festival to tell us something about the Turkish food. We always know about Turkish ice cream these days, which is very, very popular. So tell us something about the Turkish food.
The thing is, today we are making here one of the yummy, delicious the three dishes.
Right.
One is elbashan tava, second one is buker beğendik, and third one is ekmek arası kofta. This is called izgara kofta. Okay. The thing is, we have a lot of famous food, in the worldwide, especially ice cream,
Yeah.
And one more thing, if we talk about the Turkish food, it should be Adana kofta or Adana kebab. So it's not quite possible here, to make it the Adana kebab. Because in India, we don't have the Turkish big knife, the Sultan Süleyman knife,
Yeah.
the biggest one. So it is not allowed to.
And that needs a mastery. How to you butch the meat and make it. So
Yes,
it's all about artistry skills.
Yes. So today, how can I say this flavor? Turkish people don't eat too much spice actually. So our flavor is you can find the exact meat flavor,
Right.
exact the chicken flavor.
Right.
If you eat our vegetables also, it will be exact the vegetable.
So you keep the flavor just as it is.
Exactly. So our basic spices is salt, black pepper, flakes,
Little bit of spices.
not too much spice, and we use too much tomato powder.
And to add on to a lot of breads and dips are also here, right? Lots of bread and dips are also here.
Our bread, if I talk with the people from the Bengal people, Kolkata's people.
Kolkata people, yeah.
So they use a lot of rice, they eat rice with everything.
Yeah.
So Turkish people, bread.
Of course, for the next couple of days, right here in this stall, standing in the Turkish counter, we are going to forget rice. We are going to have everything which is supported by bread and different kind of dips and a light aromatic flavor, perfect for this weather. And so this is the place to be at International Food Festival. Thank you so very much, Chef, for talking to you. It's such a pleasure. And from Turkey, now we move on to Bengal. Yes. Talking about Bengal. There is nothing which you can beat it, but Bengal is very, very popular because of different kind of food. I mean, I really don't know from where to start off the menu. Fish kobiraji, this is the first item which I can have a look because there's very much of Bengal. Going up, different kind of momos because Bengal is very popular with different kind of momos. And of course, chingri mash cutlet, mochacha, vegetable, chicken cutlet, paneer cutlet, non-veg combo. Bengal is all about food. Bengal is all about different cultures putting together. So while I'm here in Bengal culture, we have the chefs. So right here in Kolkata, International Food Festival hosted by International Institute of Hotel Management, and which is an absolute pleasure standing in front of the Bengal counter. And already you can have a look at different kind of momos which is here because Kolkata is very popular with different kind of momos. And chef is right here, Chef Sudipto. Welcome, thank you for এবং বাংলা কম্পিটিশন সামনে দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছে। When we talk about Bengal, we already had a look at the menu card, starting from momos, different kind of kobiraji, cutlet, chop, and everything. So tell us something about what are you offering to the festival this time?
The concept is we are talking about all Bengal, where the influences of Chinese, influences of UK influences, British influences, that all we kept it in our menu. We have kept Tibetan foods also from North Bengal.
Okay.
We kept momos, different types of momos, shefale. We kept Hakka noodles with Kerala style chili chicken, some fish preparation as well as veg preparation.
Now you're just making me feeling hungry because when I talk about Bengal, all the menu card I feel like having all of them. So this is a lovely opportunity where all the cultures are coming together at the International Food Festival. So one particular signature dish which you think that this is for, especially for this weekend, that is 23rd and 24th, two people. Kolkata Manush.
We cannot say this kind of thing with one special thing. If you talk about desert, all delicious desserts,
Everything is there.
All are there.
Yeah.
If you talk about authentic Bengal, you will find chana dalna, you will find kosha manush, you will find chicken duck bungalow. So all are, I believe, everybody will like. Everybody will like all these dishes.
Absolutely.
And it is delicious.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much, Chef Sudipto. I wish you all the very best. And because Bengal means a lot of food cultures putting together, and this is the place where International Institute of Hotel Management is holding International Food Festival this Saturday and tomorrow, that is Sunday, from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. You need to be here, taste the different kind of delicacies, where 14 chefs are right here cooking 14 delicacies. And of course, Milan Mela Ground or Milan Mela Ground is the place to be, where you just walk in from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. International Food Festival is the place to be, where you can taste different kind of delicacies. I know already we had a virtual tour, and trust me, you will be increasing your appetite when you just move on and you taste the aroma of different kind of food. So right now I'm signing off from right here, but of course see you over the weekend, that is today and tomorrow from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at the Milan Mela Grounds at International Food Festival, presented by International Institute of Hotel Management.